Previously on Chasing Storms.
Must be going in the right direction. Yeah, that was pretty close.
In my effort to stay ahead of the derecho that morning, I was lured into the Coon Fork Barren State Natural Area. You can call it the Forest 2.0. The main line blasted through the North Woods. I saw no reason to continue chasing it. I returned to Eau Claire for lunch with Joe Slaughter. Together, we went north on Highway 53 to await the afternoon redevelopment. Convective debris cast serious doubt on whether storms would redevelop. We waited for several hours that afternoon, and then boom, thunderstorm development occurred. We were thrilled. We joined forces with Jake and Aaron west of New Auburn. It started off slow, as if the storm had become outflow dominant before it even formed. There was plenty of movement beneath this elongate outflow feature. It washed out and flew past us. We repositioned several times, all the while knowing that we needed to keep going south towards Highway 29 so it could link up with the best instability and wind shear. I'm gonna try to pull off at the top of this hill. The expansive cloud deck above coincided with where the heaviest thunderstorms had been that morning. There were strong updrafts and supercell features, but they were slightly elevated. Forcing was there, thermodynamics were not. I enjoyed watching the rain core from this storm spread across the field next to us, with the updraft base to the left. The atmosphere was very dynamic and constantly changing, one of the most interesting environments I've ever observed. It's almost like this event was outflow before the updraft even formed. next stop was atop this hill, and it was great except we didn't have visibility of the rotating updraft coming from the west, which made me nervous.
Shake the bottom.
Alright. Okay, just move my camera here. We reached Highway 29 northwest of Eau Claire, a beautiful stretch of highway that allowed us to observe our first supercell of the afternoon. Finally, we were able to get out of that expanse of cloud deck. Rapid storm motion meant that we had to keep her moving. These storms are trying very hard to become established. There was an atmospheric wave that preceded these storms, producing a current of rain that 1. Obscured the developing updrafts, and 2. Significantly decreased the available instability. So we had to get ahead of that, which proved to be a major obstacle given its speed. The storms were just not able to break free. I remained patient as I drove east. A few minutes later, I thought a tornado was imminent on this storm by Thorpe. I just couldn't see it. As darkness flooded in, it became near impossible to identify features. You know, I wonder if there's a tornado in there. Just up and left of the barn. It's kind of weird looking there, hey? Oh, I think I'm shooting at the wrong spot here. Alright fellas, right behind us, I actually see a wall cloud. What you're looking at now is an old circulation to the northeast. I'm going to try to whip it around here. I'm actually in the path of the circulation at the moment, so I have to be kind of careful. Oh, I better have an outlet on this road, otherwise I will be pissed. Oh man, it's actually kind of crazy what's going on behind me right now. Just the first tornado warning I've been in today. The wall cloud is backlit, and it developed very quickly. So we're gonna stop and take a look here. And also reassess our freaking routes out of here. God, that would just be absolutely horrible. Alright, we got tornado sirens. Oh yeah, definite hook on this one now. Alright, let me see if I can get a video here. while simultaneously trying to navigate. That, my friends, is a wall cloud. I don't see anything happening underneath it right now. The National Weather Service even put a warning out for this storm. It looked like two outflow boundaries had collided in that area, and I took the situation seriously. Well, I might have to blast through Abbotsford. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to do that now. No tornado at the moment. No tornado at the moment. I would say this weather situation here has mixed feelings. Just gotta keep her going. I'm not in any immediate danger, but I'm keeping my eyes and ears open. Wall cloud seems to be losing its form and cohesion. We're just gonna keep heading east because I could be underneath something else right now. Who knows? Communication failures became a serious source of frustration, and I spent more time trying to send a Facebook voice message than actually watching the storm. I'm not seeing anything right now. I'm not seeing anything going on right now. Unbelievable Facebook. We can't produce a better microphone button than that. Give me a break. I'm heading east right now to give myself some space. I'm thinking that it might be trying to reorganize to the southwest again, but I don't know. That's the view to the southwest right now. Makes it look worse because of the time of day, but there might be another wall cloud trying to form in there. And we're in a decent spot right now. These clouds are moving pretty quick. Probably gonna get blasted from downdraft winds here from the left really quickly. It's a big giant chaotic freaking mess right now. I learned that it's okay to stick your head out and take a risk once in a while. Spending your entire weekend in a car is not something most would want to try. It's the price you pay to observe the unknown with others who share that passion. It's amazing what we can accomplish when we all work together. Lastly, as storm chasers, we have a front row seat into the physical processes that drive our weather. We've always looked to science to explain our observations. I believe that it's time we make our observations dictate the science.